Oh, ¿puedo ver su sign? Oh, está del otro lado. There you go. Little Village, 26th Street. Brown and Black United, trying to promote black and brown unity. Those are the badass peacekeepers out here. Badass peacekeepers out here. Benny and Matt from Little Village. Some dope ass signs.
No, you can't. Free pizza. Right there.
Free pizza and water. You guys want some water?
For real. This is from Oakland. That's the best pizza. Free pizza.
What's up, y'all? We're here, 26th Street and Spalding. There's a lot of, there's a lot of things that have been going around, but at the end of the day, it's about black and brown unity. We know there's a lot of stuff that's going around social media, but we can't, we're stronger together, and there's actually signs with that on here. Check it out. Stronger together. It's a sign on 26 and Spalding. So just so y'all know, they basically closed down all the Little Village. It's really hard to get in, but a lot of police activity. But yeah, y'all, don't get it twisted, man. Black and brown folks need to stick together. Our liberation is intertwined. We gotta check that anti-black sentiment that exists in the Latino community. We can't be on that shit, man. Straight up. We need to really unite against all the forces that create our neighborhood and make our neighborhoods the way they are. All this gentrification, all the fact that nobody got housing, the fact that we got shitty jobs. We gotta unite to demand what's ours, man. And fighting against one another ain't it. Fighting against one another is not the way to go. You know what I mean? So, I know y'all probably heard a lot of shit going on in the news, but I just want to let y'all know that, look, stronger we're together. On Saturday, we were out here in Little Village at the Discount Mall talking about black and brown unity. So, we had about 500 cars, deep as hell, fill up Discount Mall, right down the block, to show support for our black brothers and sisters. And as this riot continues, we cannot be fighting against one another, especially because not all the people that are doing the looting are African American. A lot of them, some of them are other races. They're Mexican, Asian, white. So we can't be on that shit. We cannot be fighting against one another. Think about the fact that we've been fighting against one another our whole fucking lives. And think about who's been profiting. Every time one of us gets shot or killed, somebody's profiting off of that casket. Every time one of us gets shot and killed, or somebody goes to jail, there's somebody benefiting off of Cook County Jail. There's people that make their living out of the fact that we're killing each other, man, and we're making their job too fucking easy. And we just can't be on that shit. Not right now, not ever. And we gotta call that shit out when we see it, Stronger together. We stand stronger together. And we can't be dividing ourselves. You know what I mean? So, again, we are here on 26 and Spalding in Little Village, trying to increase the peace, trying to promote positivity, and our liberation is intertwined. We can't be free until we're all free. So once again, a couple of updates here too that I want to share with everybody. If your business needs to be boarded up, we are providing a free boarding up service in partnership with Elemental. Shout out to Ivan Lopez for helping us out and doing that. We are out here in Little Village today, but tomorrow we'll be in back of the yards giving out food. Oh, by the way, we're giving out food in back of the yards tomorrow. Yeah, 11 until food runs out. Yeah, so 11 a.m. to 1, we'll be giving out free food and a Black and Brown Unity food pantry. And again, check on, if you have African American friends that live in Latino neighborhoods, check in on them because shit's getting out of control. But once again, it's all up to us to check the anti-Black sentiment in our families, in our communities, and in the city, man. We gotta stand together. We gotta make sure that we ain't on that shit. And again, a lot of people generally are down for the Black and Brown movement, and then sometimes shit gets out of control, but we gotta combat the narrative and change the narrative with our actions. So again, tomorrow we have a Black and Brown food pantry going on at 47th and Ashland. So if you're hungry, if you need food, we'll be on 47th and Ashland tomorrow at 11 a.m. So feel free to get some food. You don't need an ID to get some food. Right here on 26th and Spalding too, if you're the badass people at New Life, we're able to provide some pizza. So if you're around, you want some food, there's pizza here. Brought some water bottles, so if you want some water bottles, that's here too. But again, we can't be free until we're all free. So we just got to make sure that we stick together, man. Call out that anti-Black sentiment when you see it in your family, when you see it in your block, when you see it in your hood. And at the same time, for Black leadership that might be seeing this, we also need to call out, on the other hand, the anti-Latino sentiment that exists in Black communities. And we got to make sure we hold each other accountable, but we can only hold each other accountable to our people. So I'm making sure that I'm holding my people, my brown family, some of my brown neighbors, whenever I hear that shit, to call it out, because that shit ain't right. But so again, food pantry going on tomorrow, free service to board up businesses for free of charge, thanks to the badass folks at Elemental. And if you're just tuning in, just want to show you a couple signs that people have here, promoting Black and Brown unity, stronger together. May I see your sign again? Hey, we out here. Hey.
On my belly.
Hey. Brown and Black united, that's right. 26 and Spalding. Black and Brown, get down. So again, if you're just tuning in, I just urge you to check on your friends, on your family, because shit has gotten crazy. But again, we should not be fighting one another. We should be fighting with one another. There's too much shit that we face in common. In terms of law enforcement, just think about the fact that we both deal with the issue of, brutality at the hands of law enforcement. My stepmom got deported 2 years ago while she was gonna take my little sister to school. We got deportations, we got ICE, and in the Black community, there's a lot of issues with the local police department. So the same thing with housing. Our neighborhoods are getting gentrified out, and Latinos are getting kicked out of their neighborhood because white folks are moving in, or people of a higher class are moving in. And in the same way, we're moving into other neighborhoods and kicking out, Black folks feel like they're being kicked out of their own neighborhoods because they see a lot of Latinos moving in. But if we got together and fought the fucking real estate developers, the gentrifiers, then we could get more shit done, man. Instead of fighting one another, that doesn't accomplish much. Again, we face the same shit, we face the same issues, and instead of fighting one another, the real enemy, are the people who profit off of us killing each other. So, again, let's just make sure that we combat the narrative, promote Black and Brown unity on your social media. We have a Black and Brown unity food pantry tomorrow, so if you want to come through, we'll be there. And again, there's a lot of Black and Brown actions going on throughout the day or throughout the next couple days. So please be on the lookout at our Increase the Peace Facebook page. And again, I just want to give a big shout out to our brothers at New Life for holding it down. They're one of the badass organizations out here, peacekeeping and increasing the peace in our communities. So once again, we face a lot of the same issues. We face a lot of the same struggles. you know, we grew up together. I went to school with black folks. I'm sure y'all went to school with black folks, and you know, we can't be on some racist shit, not now. You know, we gotta make sure that we say loud and clear that anti-blackness is not accepted in our community, and that we demand better from our peoples, man. Because, you know, it's not productive to be against the people that you have the most in common with. It's not productive to be fighting with the people that you should be fighting with, and fighting the real enemy, the system that keeps both of us oppressed, the system that keeps both of us with shitty jobs, with shitty housing, the system that keeps, you know, all of us with a higher likelihood to go to jail or to get killed in the streets instead of getting a college degree. You know, so again, you know, we got to make sure that we call those things out when we see them. And those are the badass black brothers right here at New Life, keeping things under control. That's Benny. If you don't know Benny, he's one of the badass folks keeping the peace out here, making sure that we're both protecting small businesses, but also, you know, not tolerating any anti-blackness that might exist. So again, we're here on the corner of Stronger Together. Ese señor tiene un sign que dice Brown and Black United. He's out here chilling, you know. ¿Puede voltear su sign allá otra vez? Gracias. All right, y'all, my hands are getting a little tired, but you guys asked where will we be tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be on the Walgreens at the corner of 47th and Ashland. We'll be there giving out food at our Black and Brown Unity Food Pantry, so come through if you need some food. No ID required. If you want to drop off food donations, please drop them off earlier, 10:30 a.m. We'll be giving out free food. The food, again, a lot of places ask for your ID when you want to get food. We do not ask for an ID to get food. You can just come in, get some food, get some rice, get some beans, get bread. We'll also be giving out, Pastor Donna has KFC Church, so we'll be giving out a lot of free food tomorrow. So we're starting at 11 until food runs out. We don't know when food will run out, but depending on the donations that we receive, we'll be able to give out food to as many people as are able to come through. So again, we'll be giving out free food tomorrow, 11 a.m. At the corner of Walgreens. So if you guys want to be part of our Black and Brown Unity Food Pantry, you know, please come through tomorrow to make sure that you either donate or get some food for yourself and your family. And again, if you're just tuning in, we're right here. Oh, there's somebody waving a flag. Okay, that was fast. Somebody asked in the comments, how can you send money if you can't come out? You could either private message me, do it that way, but you could also do it through PayPal to Julia Ramirez. There's a post that I put on here earlier about how you can distribute money. But again, the easiest thing that you can do is buy the food yourself and drop off the food tomorrow so we can hand out to people. I think that'd probably be the easiest thing to do. So again, Black and Brown Unity. Oh, this is dope. Love your flag. Ooh. Hey. Woo woo. That's right. That's right. We gotta fight the oppressor. So again, y'all, tomorrow, Black and Brown Unity Food Pantry. We'll be doing 11 a.m. until food runs out. So if you want some food, no ID required. The corner of 47th and Ashland Walgreens. Oh. Hey! Woo woo! That's dope, right? What's up, DJ Greedy? So again, y'all, we can't be having none of these, black versus brown. It's got to be black and brown together, fighting the oppressive system that we both live under, and fighting the people that are benefiting off of seeing us kill each other and fight with one another. Will do, Roberto, I got you. So again, y'all, there's 26th Street. I'm getting to 26th and Holman. There's that 26th and Holman. Yeah, so tomorrow, if you're just tuning in, we're in Little Village today, 26th Street. But tomorrow, we'll be at 47th and Ashland at the Walgreens, handing out food at our Black and Brown Unity Food Pantry from 11 a.m. until food runs out. Yep. Yeah, you can donate. If you want to donate to our Black and Brown Unity Food Pantry, you can drop off items as early as 10:30. Is that Marcos? What's up, sir? Oh, yo, what's up, man?
You guys want water?
What up, bro? ¿Cómo estás?
Right now, maybe tonight though. If y'all start here.
Pizza?
Oh yeah.
I'll be right back, bro.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
All right, y'all. So, again, if you want to come through, this is what Little Village looks like tonight. Black and Brown Unity. We can't be fighting one another. We got to fight the oppressive system that oppresses us both. Just think about it. Who benefits off seeing us kill each other? Who does? The jails, the people who work at the jails, the people who make the caskets, the funerals, the people that are, think about how Trump is feeling that, the black and brown people that he so despises is doing the work for him, and we're fighting one another, Yeah, and for those, thank you, Roberto, for sharing that. For those that don't know, 26th Street is the business corridor, the second highest revenue generating business corridor in the city of Chicago, second only to Michigan Avenue. So think about that. 26th Street itself generates more money than any other business corridor right after Michigan Avenue. Again, a lot of these businesses, some people think you can only do one. Either you support the Black Lives Matter movement or you protect small businesses. And I'm here to tell you, you can do both. You can be protecting small businesses because they're immigrant owned, they're small mom and pop shops that their insurance might not be able to cover it. And you have to call out anti-black and anti-racist shit when you see it, because that has no place in our communities, and we cannot be perpetuating the same problem that we see in our communities. So again, we got to be the change we see. If we don't want people being, racist against us because we're Mexican, because we're brown, then you also got to do your part, lead by example, and call out anti-blackness when you see it. And I'm here to tell you that just this past Saturday, we were out here. We packed Discount Mall with hundreds of cars for a Brown People for Black Lives event. That was Saturday. Sunday, all the chaos started, and people started acting up, and our communities got hit. And it might feel like all is lost, but again, there's hope. Why? Because we just saw those, that black woman and that brown men with their flags walking up and down 26th Street just promoting peace. That's all it takes, you know. So again, for those that are watching, for those that are seeing this, tomorrow at 11 a.m. we're doing a Black and Brown Unity Food Pantry, 11 a.m. until food runs out, with our badass Pastor Donna from 52nd and Ashland, and with the Peace and Education Coalition. So if you are hungry, if you want some food, tomorrow we'll be at 47th and Ashland, Walgreens parking lot, handing out food from 11 a.m. Until food runs out. One of the things, if you would like to donate, we would prefer that you bring the food to the location. The earliest 10:30 a.m. But if you can't, you can send me money through Messenger or send Julia Ramirez through her PayPal. I will put that information on the Increase the Peace Facebook page. En español, nomás quiero decirle a toda la gente que está viendo ahorita, perdone que mi voz está así porque he andado por todas las calles durante los saqueos, promoviendo la paz, y a veces se me va la voz porque está tan cansada la voz. Pero tenemos que asegurarnos que no seamos racistas, que apoyemos a la comunidad afroamericana, porque podemos proteger nuestros negocios y a la misma vez asegurarnos que no estemos promoviendo el racismo, porque el racismo no tiene lugar, especialmente en la comunidad latina, donde hemos sido las víctimas de tanto racismo en nuestros barrios. So, si estás viendo esto, nomás les quiero decir que por favor, si oyen a alguien que es racista, díganle, hey, no seas así, por favor, ellos son nuestros hermanos, no tienes que hablarle así a la gente. Tenemos que chequear ese racismo cuando lo vemos contra la comunidad afroamericana, en la misma manera de que a nosotros nos gustaría si alguien llamara la atención de alguien que fuera anti-latino. So, por favor, estamos aquí en la calle de la 26. Mañana vamos a estar dando comida en la 47 y la Ashland para la gente que quiera comida. So, por favor, déjenos saber si quieren comida. Vamos a estar en la 47 y la Ashland dando comida en nuestra food pantry de Unidad Afroamericana y Latina. So, again, y'all, we're here on Little Village, just promoting Black and Brown unity, but also ensuring that we increase the peace in our community. So, if you're Latino, got a message for you. Check people when they have any anti-Black sentiment. And if you're African American, I would hope that you do the same in the Black community when there's anti-Latino sentiment. You know, it's got to be, we got to check both of our peoples, because both of those things are what led up to some of the shit that we saw recently. And none of that has any place in our community. So, again, y'all, Black and Brown Food Pantry tomorrow, 11 a.m. to 3, 11 a.m. until food runs out. And if you have any donations, you can put them. Hi, Karina. Tell Eileen I said hi. So, yeah, again, we're giving out food tomorrow. Black and Brown Unity Food Pantry at 11 a.m. to 1. But yeah, y'all, this is what Little Village looks like. We're here. A lot of people are out. And yeah, again, so we got to make sure that we protect our small businesses, and that also means that we have a responsibility to check that anti-Black sentiment and to demand justice for George Floyd and to all the other victims of law enforcement, because we've been victims of law enforcement ourselves too, with ICE, Border Patrol, Homeland Security. But again, we got to check all that when we see it. Oh, is that Victor? You got a message for the hood or what?
Yeah, we're security.
All right, we got security right here. What you want to say, Victor?
Peace for everybody. Black and brown together forever.
That's right. Black and brown together. 4.6 thousand people are watching you promote Black and Brown unity. There's my tío Victor, my tío-in-law Victor.
Black and brown.
Black and brown, get
Love,
down.
peace.
All day. So again, y'all, if you're watching this, 3 simple things that you can do. 1, check out our Increase the Peace Facebook page and see what we're up to and the way we're promoting black and brown unity. Yesterday we cleaned our streets. Sunday so just to give you an outline, Saturday we were right here at our Brown People for Black Lives event at the Discount Mall, showing support and demanding justice for George Floyd and saying loudly that Black Lives Matter. And then on Sunday, we're protecting our small businesses. Things got chaotic. And then the following day, on Monday, we were cleaning up our streets, black and brown, Asians, whites, cleaning up our neighborhoods on the south side. We were able to clean up 39th, 26th Street, 47th Street, Ashland, 63rd, Kedzie. And then now what we're doing is being out here helping New Life Community Centers promote peace and black and brown unity in Little Village on 26th Street. Tomorrow, we know that a lot of stores are going to be closed, and we know that a lot of people are hungry or they might not have gotten el mandado. So we're going to be giving out food at our black and brown unity food pantry at the corner of 47th and Ashland at the Walgreens parking lot in connection and with partnership with CTC Church on 52nd and Ashland. So if you're hungry, si tienen hambre, si quieren agarrar mandado gratis, comida gratis, vamos a estar en la 47 y la Ashland, en la 2603, en la 1614 West de la 47. Vamos a estar ahí dando comida gratis, no se necesita ID, no hay ningún requisito, nomás venga, traiga su bolsa y le vamos a dar mandado para que pueda comer esta semana. Y también eso es hecho en nombre de la paz y la unidad afroamericana y latina. So once again, if you're watching this, like our Increase the Peace Facebook page so you can get more updates about the things that we're doing. And again, big shout out to everybody in the Latino community that's promoting black and brown unity. Shout out to everybody in the African American community that's promoting black and brown unity. Shout out to Elemento for helping us with our free business board up service. So if your business got hit and you need somebody to board it up, we got somebody, Ivan Lopez Elemento, who's willing to do it for free. We got the plywood and everything. So that'll be love, just in case y'all want to take advantage of that service. So again, love y'all, my black brothers and sisters, my Latino brothers and sisters, people of all races. We need to start fighting the system and not fighting ourselves. Peace out, y'all.